goes back to the feel, the flow for a game, being able to allow our players to get into a rhythm and establish that. And really, I don't think I did nearly a good enough job of helping us do that. And then also, I think some of the penalties. We're playing behind the sticks. They did a good job. They had some players that were able to win some one-on-ones, and we were uncharacteristic. But I think overall, you look at yourself and you say, hey, what can I do to make sure we establish a little bit better rhythm and routine? And that's where I'm very bothered at myself for that.
Coach, you have 11 penalties for 110 yards. At what point did you start to see it kind of get out of hand in that direction, and how do you go about cleaning those up before your next opponent?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you go back and you say, all right, we're not going to allow one game to define us. I don't think that's reflective of the type of football team we are. We had a rough night, and it really seemed like that was kind of the narrative for the night. Really it was, a lot of those things that occurred that are uncharacteristic, and I choose to believe that tonight was not the reflection of who we are. We can look at it, we'll correct it, and we'll keep it moving.
Sean, you had that last drive deep into the red zone. What was that a way to remind you guys that you can still do it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're playing softer coverages and things like that, too. So you do have to be mindful of that. But I did like the way that our guys competed to the end, found a way to make enough plays. Thought Matthew showed his guts and his resilience, and you certainly want to ride with guys like that.
Sean, you said you weren't concerned about Matthew's ability to play well tonight without practicing this week. Did that play out?
Yeah, I don't want to use that as a crutch. I really think it boils down to ultimately, did you really put yourself, did I really put our team in positions to make plays and have a rhythm and routine like I keep talking about? I didn't. Did Matthew make some uncharacteristic plays? Yeah, he did, but I'm not gonna say that that's a result of what occurred.
But Sean, at times football comes down to obviously winning physical matchups.
Yeah.
And it looked like you guys got physically beaten up front, particularly in the first half. We go back to the Arizona game, it was kind of that same thing where up front they got bullied. Why do you think that is, and is that an issue?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think tonight they did a great job in some isolated instances, and if it was one matchup that you felt like continued to show itself, then you'd say, all right, maybe that's a concern right there. But again, when you're playing behind the sticks, you become one-dimensional like we were. I think that's tough versus any defensive front, especially a really good team like they are. And we'll go back, we'll look at it, we'll clean it up, and I trust that we'll play better moving forward.
How close was Von Miller to playing, and what's the chances for next week?
We'll see. We'll take it a day at a time with Von right now.
Are you being especially careful with him though?
Yeah, we are. I mean, we're going to be smart with Von. He's doing everything in his power to be ready to go, and hopefully he's ready to go next week. But I don't have, I can't give you that answer right now.
Is there a way you can diagnose some of the problems you guys are repeatedly having on third down, particularly some of those third and long situations?
Well, third and long, we've been pretty. You talking about defensively or offensively?
Offensively.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't convert tonight, but if you look at over the season, I bet you we're as good as anybody in the league. So, we just weren't very good as a whole offensively at all tonight. I don't think that's reflective of the type of unit, the operation that we want to have, and looking forward to the opportunity to respond.
What did you learn about your team tonight?
All right, so see, that's good. Forget the Titans. That's not bad. See, Matthew Stafford did not have a good game. First 8, look at that touchdown-interception ratio. And then those 2 interceptions basically gifted 14 points. One was an actual pick 6. One got picked off and brought back inside the 5. So he was battered, he was sacked, he wasn't good. He gave up touchdown passes and 2 basically bad throws that were the difference in this game. Not the best night for the kid making his first year in LA so far be memorable. Tonight, very forgettable.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.